And tonight, it's a massive playoff game for the Edmonton Oilers. Up 1-0 against the Vegas Golden Knights. And listen, this stat feels much better when you're on the other side of it. 87.6% of teams that go up 2-0 in a series eventually win the series.
What was the one you said before, though, Aaron? Didn't like that one.
So when the away team somebody wins game one, they win 68% of the time.
Okay.
When it's the away team that wins the game, they only win the series 56% of the time. And the worst part, when the home team wins game two to even up the series, they win it 57% of the time.
Those numbers don't even add up.
So let me just say that, I think part of the reason why that number would be skewed that way is because, here we go. This is from Sinbin Vegas. Shout out Ken Bolke. He's actually a great guy. He's been on the show a bunch. Yeah. You'll often see the stat that 68% of the time, the team that wins game one wins the series. However, it's not nearly as stark when the away team wins game one. Away teams win 56% of the time when they win game one. So obviously a big part of that would be the away team is traditionally a big underdog in a series, right? Especially when you consider that half of the series in a Stanley Cup playoffs are round one series where the difference between the favorite and the underdog is a lot bigger than as the series goes on. So that would obviously skew this number quite a bit. And what actually makes this version of the Stanley Cup playoffs so intriguing, Winnipeg, home team, underdog in their series. Toronto, home team, underdog in their series. Washington, home team, underdog in their series. And while the Golden Knights were favorites, it was the thinnest margin of the three series, I believe, coming into this. So it's a weird spot with just kind of how the seeding played out, and I guess, in a way, how round one played out, where a lot of these home teams were dogs. I don't know. I think I understand where that stat's coming from, but I think the context here is a little bit different. Another thing, Oilers 3-0 on home ice these playoffs.
Oilers' last home loss was game 3 against Florida, right? So they're on a 5-game win streak at home in the playoffs.
Correct,
yeah.
Liam.
So that's pretty good too.
Yep.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like if every series you go into is the road team to start, like you just want to split every series. You want to split on the road, but to split the opening 2 games on the road, they're already better off from where they were in the previous series, going home down 2-0. So they've got themselves out of that hole already. So I think whatever happens tonight, I think the Oilers are still in a pretty good spot.
You did your job no matter what.
Totally.
But there is also the element of
pedal to the metal.
Pedal to the metal. You have been gifted this opportunity.
Yeah.
You know, you sit down, you play your first hand of blackjack on the Vegas trip, and you hit a 21, and you get your 1.5 pay or 6 to 5 pay, whatever they're doing now in those Vegas casinos.
Ugh.
Do you sit there and walk away and go, hey, I'm up? Or do you give her a little bit? Try to make it a real good trip. I know what I would do.
Make it a good trip.
Make it a good trip.
Make it a good trip. And I know there was some no Petro, no Dorofeyev,
the league's least known 35 goal scorer.
Yeah, I know. But we showed that we showed we're the better team.
Yep,
we did.
You don't accidentally hold a team to 3 5-on-5 shots on goal in the final 2 periods.
Yeah.
Listen, I love Calvin Pickard. Our pal Cal, big pick energy. They also have the new Pickles thing that goes up on the screen at Oilers games, which I think is cool. I'm not going to sit here and say Calvin Pickard holds them to under 2 goals or even under 3 goals for back-to-back games. I think this Vegas team will be a little more desperate and a little more hungry. They'll get the offense going. I will say the Oilers need to score. I will say the key to victory tonight, 5 goals, 2 of them on the power play. Big guns, do your thing.
You go ahead, Jay.
My key to victory is especially if Petro's out, just smell the blood, boys, and do not take your foot off the gas. You have a very good chance, an opportunity to get up 2-0 in this series, and that totally tilts everything. And allows us to, hopefully wrap things up sooner rather than later and start focusing about the next dragon we need to slay. So job's not done, but do not take your foot off the gas. You have a real opportunity here.
I'm going to say, kind of building off what Jay said too, I think the start is going to be pretty key for Edmonton. Don't put yourself in a hole again. It's impressive. It's the best. First team in NHL history to win 5 games in a row from behind in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Don't make it 6. Let's just get ahead in this game
and
just dictate ourselves.
It's going to happen, though.
I know. We're totally going down 2-0 at some
happen.
point, or 2-1. But
my key to victory, Oilers defense, just be smart with the puck in your own end. We saw Klingberg take his time, head up, beautiful breakouts. don't gift wrap Vegas opportunities in your own end, because we know the Oilers tend to love to do that from time to time. But I thought game one, they were great at handling the puck on their own end. Vegas forecheck had nothing.
Expect the forecheck from Vegas to be
exactly
intense
and more intense.
It's a team,
that's normally the thing.
Yeah, it's a team and that also veteran group. They've had Bruce Cassidy for a number of years. They usually respond pretty well. What's up, Nation citizens? If you like that video, then you need to be subscribed to the Oilers Nation YouTube. Podcasts, live shows, exclusive interviews, and analysis. Everything you need from your favorite voices at Oilers Nation. And you don't want to miss any of it, so hammer that subscribe button.